Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and those of you who are new, please subscribe so you'll know every time that I post a new video. And so today I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this look using not the real Naked 2 palette, but the knockoff. So if you're interested in watching me apply it and really just giving you my full honest review about the knockoff Naked 2 palette, then just keep watching. Alright, so first we're going to talk about the differences, which if you can tell they have many differences. Okay, so with the Naked 2 palette it does say Urban Decay and this one does not. And the colors are totally different, as you can see. Now both of the packagings are similar in that and in the back of them. Oops. Other than the other one says Urban Decay. On the back, this one has a picture of what's inside, and on this back it has like all the ingredients and everything in it. So now I'm going to show you guys the inside of each of these palettes, and just a little side note that I did take the brushes out of each of these because I couldn't hold them up without them falling out. So this is what they look like on the inside, and as you can tell, the Naked 2 palette I have used pretty often. Now, I guess that both of these are supposed to be similar in colors, as you can tell. They're not exactly similar, but they're pretty close, and the packaging itself on the inside is the same. So, just a side note, this one smells like chemicals. Like, this one smells so bad, and this one has no smell. So, this one smells like you're going to put chemicals on your face, and this one smells really good. So now I'm going to show you the brushes that they came with. This was the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette brush, and it has like this thin one on this side and then this kind of like fluffy brush on the other side. The other palette, however, came with this stick looking thing and then this came with like this little disposable looking brush, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to use either of these. And so now I'm going to be doing the swatches to show you the pigment. So I did go ahead and swatch each of these palettes onto my arm. And I was actually really surprised with the results. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but both of these are super pigmented. But what really surprised me is the one that was most pigmented was the knockoff Naked palette. So this one is the knockoff, and this one is the real one. And I'm trying to get you guys to see this, but like this one pretty much has all the same colors, as I'm noticing that now. This one is my favorite color right here. Now I don't know if I'm going to use this because it does smell like chemicals, but for the purpose of this video I will be using this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and put the knockoff Naked palette onto my eyes. So I'm basically going to go in with the brushes that I already have to get like a real result. I'm not going to use the one that it came with because I'm going to use brushes that I always use so we can get the full result. So I'm going to go in with this shade called Morning, and that's super chalky, but okay. We're just going to apply it, and see, it does have like this really strong pigment, you know? And I'm not going to do it perfect or anything. I'm just going to show you how pigmented it is. So I will now be going in with the shade VIP to get kind of like a transition shade for all of my eye. Just going to lightly put it on there. So I'm now going to be going in with the shade right above that called Photo Op. To top up this look, I'm going to add the shade Guest List, which is right here, just to my eyelid. I am now going to go in with the shade Shots, and I'm going to apply it under my eye. So I'm going to finish my face of makeup, and then we're going to be talking about the knockoff Naked palette. Alright, so I have done my full face of makeup, and I am done using the knockoff Naked 2 palette. So, if you've tried it, leave it down in the comments what your thoughts are. And if you haven't, maybe you want to try it, maybe you don't. Maybe you want me to try another Naked palette knockoff, or any palette knockoff for that matter, and I'll go ahead and do that for y'all. So, we're just going to talk about the things that I liked, the things that I didn't like. So, for starters, this palette smells so strong of chemicals. And I know you're probably thinking, yeah, all makeup's made of chemicals. Sure, yeah, okay. Well, this one, it smells like it was gonna melt my face off. So, why did I put it on my face? I don't know. But, hopefully my eyes don't fall off. So, for starters, this is super chalky. So, maybe the pigment is nice, but it is really chalky, and I don't like that. Like, if you're, like, dipping the brush in, it just breaks like that. It's really cheap, like you can tell. The palette itself is really cheap. The brushes that it came with, I don't think anyone uses on a daily basis anyways, so I don't know if those brushes were just cheap so they added them, but this was not worth it. Like, sure, the colors were pigmented, but this, no, I like the original way more. The original's colors are not chalky. They do not smell like chemicals. And I believe the other palette was worth the price that I paid. So, this palette is going to be a no for me. And it has many reasons of it not being a palette that I would use. But this is the end of today's video. So leave down below if you liked it, if you didn't like it. I hope I didn't offend anybody. If you have this palette, I was just saying how I felt about it and that I won't be using it. So this is my everyday look that I would do if I had this palette. And so yeah, if you liked it, leave a thumbs up, follow me on my social medias, subscribe like always. Thanks for watching.